how are you? This is JilliBling. I have a project that is somewhat Christmassy. So do you recognize these birds? They are from, well, I'll show you the paper. It's last year's holiday paper, and one side has green stripes on it, garden green, and then the back side has these cute little birds and branches on them. This is new designer paper, the white here, and also this crumb cake pattern, and I'll show you those here in just a minute. So for the words hello, I'll be using branching out, and for today's project I want to use the word friend. This is a retired set, but I'm sure you all have plenty of Christmas or holiday greeting sets, and anything would be perfect for the inside. And stylish shapes for the circles. Charming day for these branches, and those are done in vellum. Vellum is new, I think it's an online release, and it's 12 by 12 vellum, which is very nice. And words of beauty, I'm using these dies for this shape right here. Okay. So I'll also be using the Cherry Cobbler and Pearl Adhesive Back Berries, and these are a carryover from last year. And they have the trio, it's all one piece or else a single individuals. And I'll be using just a single pearled adhesive back berries, pearl berries. And scratch paper for the words, we need just a little bit. And here are the pieces. So the pieces, let me show you a little something about that. Just a minute. So here's the vellum. It comes 12 by 12. This is the paper. So the paper is called Nests of Winter. And there's the green stripe page, which I saved these 2 sheets. The rest of it is gone. I saved it just for the green stripes. But when I flipped it over and I saw the cutest ever little birds, and look how they're all individual, I thought that could be a fun card. This whole card is made out of pieces from this page. And if you have this package of paper, or if you get this package, this one sheet, I'll show you what you can make with the one sheet. Because you know, everything in my world, it has to be mathematical. So this bird, you get 9 of them. This one, I was thinking it's like timid tiger colored. You could get 9 of them. And my little note says 7 plus 2, because this one is, half of it was on, well here, I could show you. Half of it was right here. And the other half is here. And I pieced it together, you can't even tell. The crumb cake bird, 8 plus 1, that means I pieced together 1 of them. And then this bird with the pecan pie, got 9 of them. So it's pretty much 9 of each of the birds. And then these cute little add-ons, this one with the berries, I got 22 of them plus 2 that I pieced together. The branch, got 9 of them. And the pine cone, 21. So if you do the math, you add up all the birds, you get 36 birds. If you do it 2 per card, that means you could get 18 cards. So if you have 2 sheets, you could get 36 cards from 2 sheets of this designer paper. And then for the little accessories, the berries, the branch, and the pine cone, 54 pieces. If you put 3 in a card, that's 18. So the numbers all work out perfectly, which is very convenient. And that's just for 1 sheet. You could still do the second sheet too. Okay, so there is that paper. And in the video description, I'll have the paper cut sizes and also the links to my online store, and I'll have links for each of the products used. And then this is the new paper. I think it's called Peace on Earth, Peaceful Garden designer paper. And this paper, these 2 papers came from this package, and this paper is beautiful. It's kind of different to go with the neutral colors rather than the beautiful, all the different blue tones. Like that would be nice too. So we'll be using this sheet. The back side is the birds, the doves. And then, where's the white sheet? This sheet right here. And the back side is, I think that's Misty Moonlight or maybe Secret Sea with this little sprig on it. So those two papers come from this package of paper. Okay, let's get started. So this one I did the word hello and I stamped it in crumb cake. I want to use gray granite because I'm mixing the neutrals, the gray granite and the crumb cake. I'm just going to do the word friend. Okay. So that's ready. So these pieces here have to be fussy cut. So when you're watching TV in the evening, perfect time to cut out these pieces. I have them all ready to go. So those are ready. Let's see what dies. And I have all kinds of, oh, did you notice there's a little bit of twine on here? Right here. This comes from the Baker Twine Essential Pack, and it comes with 5 different spools. It comes with white, black, granite, crumb cake. Maybe it comes with 4. But it's a great pack to have. So it's going to drive me crazy till I figure it out. It's in the annual catalog. And let me see if it shows under embellishments. I think it's under the ribbon section. Here it is, Baker's Twine Essential Pack, $11. You get crumb cake, white, black, granite, and vanilla. Vanilla was the one I was missing. But it's good to have on hand because you'll use it often. But in the new online exclusives, they have a 2-pack of gold and white and gold and black. I think they call it Baker's Twine. And I want to use this on today's project. Okay, so it goes here. And this one was used for hello, but I want to use this one from Stylish Shapes for friend. So I'll cut that out. That's right here. Okay, so these pieces, these also need die cutting. So these leaves are from Charming Day, and you could get both of them on one little sheet. And the sheet is 2 by 4. So that one and this one. And if ever you're cutting out leaves and you know you're going to be tucking them under, if you have to compromise one place that it's just too big, you cut off the stem because chances are you'll probably put it underneath the word greeting. So cut out those. And the small one for the white and the larger one for the crumb cake. And this was for the word hello, but we're going to do it different on today's project. Okay, there they are. Okay, let's get to building this project. I love it for some reason. It's kind of easy too. Like if you had all those pieces cut out, it would be so quick to cut out 18 or 36 of the circles, the 2 circles, and then the 2 leaves, because they're all different dies. So you could do it all in one pass. It all fits on our machine all at once. Okay, so Tony is in the kitchen, and Amy gave us 2 bags of chestnuts, and he's been experimenting how to cook them. He's doing all different kinds of recipes, and I love every time they come out. When I stand in the kitchen at the garbage can eating way too many. Kathy and David came over to check on Tony because he had his hernia surgery on Friday, and they came to check on him. And so Kathy, David, and I were standing at the garbage can eating all these chestnuts. So he's doing a third round today, and most of the recipes say that you have to put a slit in them and soak them in water before you bake them. So he's been doing that all day, and right now I think he's in there taking them out. It smells so good. I love them. Well, maybe some of you know. It's like, you know when you have a pistachio and you take off the shell and you eat it, but it has that little thin skin on it? He's trying to do something so that the skin part comes off. So it's just the plain nut. But not too much luck. The hard skin part is coming off. Okay, so I'm opening up my phone because I laid all these pieces out and I came out with a great idea of where they go. So this one can go here at the bottom. So when attaching vellum to anything, it's usually a problem because any type of adhesive that goes on the vellum, you see through it. So I'm just putting glue, it's probably too much, right on the stem only, not so much the leaves. And it'll make the leaves kind of curl up a little bit as they're drying, but that's okay. So this one will go here. I'll let it start to dry and then I'll put it down. And the bird is going to go on dimensionals. This is one of the birds that I kind of pieced together. Can you see how the green stripes don't really line up? But from this side, you can't even tell. Kind of sneaky like that. Okay, I'm going to put maybe a half dimensional up on this branch. I think I have a half in here. Yep, right there. And here. And, oop, it's really curling up. It's probably because I put a lot of glue on it. So I'll put him here. So it looks like the bird is kind of sitting on a round perch. Boy, that's really curling up. I was too heavy on the glue. And then this one, smell-o-vision. This one goes here. So he did the slit in them. So we know that that's what all of them say, to do the slit. But still not peeling out of there. Ooh, should I have that little leaf on top? Oh, I didn't do the, let me see if it's too late to catch that. These are just on with dimensionals. I didn't do my gold and white or vanilla baker's twine. Started talking about chestnuts. Okay, so going to wrap it around 2 times, then give it a twist, and just set it on there. And I'm fine if there's like the stray loose ends. Okay, back to where we were. Oh, that looks better. That's good. I might have to add more dimensionals. Isn't he cute, huh? Cute little birds. Every one of them is cute. That might be too long. Okay, it looks like it's kind of popping up to a half a dimensional on his tail and maybe a half right there and here. Then I'll tuck the word friend in somewhere. Oh, maybe friend. Hold on. Maybe this. I kind of like it right here. Like he's sitting on. Okay, that's going to go right there. That will help putting down his tail too. That worked out pretty well. Right there. I like the vellum kind of going up over the word label. Okay, so now I could just do glue right here to stick it down. Oh, that worked out good. I think right here still. Okay, that's better. Look how pretty the that new cord is. Okay, so I'm going to put some bling on here and then we'll move to the inside. Here's the bling, and I pulled out just the pearl. So we'll do 3 of these. 3 of the single ones. I think that the triple ones are good for when I have something that has more greenery in it. See, having this big open space is perfect opportunity to put the bling. One more there. Look how pretty that is. Can you see how iridescent it is? Wow. Okay, got that. So let's work on the inside. I have a plan for that. So I do the words in cherry cobbler. Okay, and that's all the Stampin' there is. Then I'll attach this. And these pieces, I'll just set them in place and then I could get my phone out of there. This can go. There it is. Okay. So I'll put the bird on with one-dimensional and then the rest of them will be glue. Just because it's the inside of the card. And that little chickadee is cute as can be. So the pine cone, I'll put it on with one-dimensional and glue. Put it right here. That's good. That looks good with just the two of them, which is nice. It's nice when one package of paper can do most of your Christmas cards. Then maybe you could do something in a different style, but it's just nice. This one I'll just do glue. And I think on the sample I put a little bow in there. So just a tiny little bow. But you know, if I remember correctly, this one doesn't tie. Let me try tying a bow, because I think it just didn't tie very good. Yeah, it doesn't, it's not very smooth. Oop, I think the kids are here. And probably the dog, Bruiser, and the baby. Well, we're almost done here. They must smell the chestnuts from family dinner a half a mile away. Okay, so this ties okay, but I'm going to put glue on it because I'm afraid it's going to like pop open. Bo is saying, someone's here. And Tony's over there saying, shh, shh, shh. Okay, so that goes there. See, today is Sunday, and I did Warren's play yard. I change it every Sunday where I change to different toys, and I clean his, like they have like a comforter thing in there, and then Lisa made him one. I have that in there, so I clean everything. So there's new toys in there. There's all clean stuff. He's probably going to be like, I want to go in the play yard. It's like, what is that? I don't know that toy. I got him a new toy. It just has balls, and it drops down like a different levels, and it makes sound. I hear Tony out there saying, okay, be quiet. Okay, so that is it for today's project. What do you think? I love this card. I really like these pearls and the twine. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks.